Okay guys, so now we have an example like this one. If we're looking at the two y's, they are not opposite. So the way that we could subtract them is to change all of the signs. So we could change this to a plus sign, this to a minus sign, and this to a plus sign. Okay, so now 3 plus 2 is 5x. Y minus y cancels each other out. And negative 11 plus 1 is negative 10. Then you divide by 5. We get x equals negative 2. And then we plug that in, and we get 3 times negative 2 plus y equals negative 11. Okay, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 plus y equals negative 11. Add 6. Oh. Add 6 on both sides. And we are left with y equals negative 5. So x is negative 2, y is negative 5. So our ordered pair is negative 2, negative 5. Okay, this one is a simple one, negative. So we got the negative 3 times the negative 1 minus the 9y equals 12. So we get 3 minus 9y equals 12. Subtract 3 on both sides. Negative 9 equals 9. Or negative 9y equals 9. Divide by negative 9. We're left with y is negative 1. So we got negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. Okay, and I'm just going to do this one quickly. We got negative 2x plus 4 equals negative 10. Subtract 4 on both sides. We got negative 14. Negative 2x divided by negative 2. We're left with 7. So we got 7, 4. And finally, we get to a problem like this one. And if I were to use elimination, there's two different types of ways to solve this problem. So we could use elimination. Now, the only way we could use elimination is if these two numbers line up or these two numbers line up. But neither of them line up. So we would have to change the problem by changing one of the equations. So I'm going to pick the bottom equation, and I'm just going to multiply it by 9. And everything on the inside is going to be multiplied by 9. So we're going to be left with 36x plus 9y equals whatever negative 14 times 9. So we got 14 times 9 is negative 126, okay? And then I'm just going to write this equation on the top, okay? So we got negative 6x minus 9y equals 6, okay? These cancel out. Negative 6 and 36 is 30x. And 6 minus 126 is negative 120. Divide that by 30. And we are left with x equals negative 4. Okay? And then we take our x that is -4, and we plug it back in. We're going to plug it into the second equation. So we got 4 times -4 plus y equals -14, -16 plus y equals -14. And we are going to add 16 on both sides. We're left with y equals 2. So we got x equals -4, y equals 2, so it's -4, 2. Okay, and I showed you how to do a problem like this in our last video. So I'm going to move on to F.1, which is solving systems of inequalities. So this is the same kind of thing as I think it was E.1. So we have we have 6 and 10. 6 is our x, and 10 is our y. So 6 is our x, and 10 is our y. So I'm going to take 6, we're going to plug it in for x. So 6 is less than or equal to 6. Well, it is equal to, so this works. We got that. Then we're going to plug it into our next one. Y is greater than x plus 4. So we're going to put 10 is greater than 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Now, is 10 greater than 10? It is not greater than 10. It is equal to 10. If this had the simple line right underneath, this solution will be correct. But since it does not, our answer is no. Okay, so that's why it's important to check both. So that's what F1 is all about. Now F2, the way we do F2 is we are going to be graphing these inequalities. So we got y is greater than 1. So we're going to click on y is greater than 1. We're going to find the y-axis. So our y-axis is right here. And we are going to click on 1 on the y-axis, and we're going to draw a horizontal line. Okay? And remember, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, solid line. Greater than, less than, dotted line. Okay? And since y is greater than 1, it's going to be above it. Nope. Okay, so we're going to shade. Oh. It lets you, so let's just say I'm gonna shade it in like this. So it's gonna be above it, right? So then we have y is less than 9. So we're gonna click on the 9 on the y-axis. Click on this, we're gonna click on 9, and we're gonna draw a horizontal line, and it's less than. So that means it's dotted. Okay? And if it's less than, it's gonna be below it. So there are two regions where intersects where the two colors are the same is right in the middle. So we're gonna shade. I don't know why it's not letting me shade. We're gonna shade this middle region. Okay? And that's gonna be our answer. Okay? So now we got x is greater than 6. Greater than or equal to 6, and x is greater than, then x is less than or equal to 8. So it's less than 8 and greater than 6, so it's right in between the two. Y is greater than -7. So -7 is right here. Draw our line, we dot it. And then this one is in slope-intercept form. So y is less than -2x plus 7. So our b is 7, so we start at 7. Let me just fix this. Sorry, I keep forgetting you gotta click back and forth, okay? And now I click the orange, and then I start at 7. And then I'm gonna go down 2 over 1. And this one's gonna be dotted as well. So we know that it's less than. Less is this way, it goes down. Okay, less is going down, okay? And it's greater than -7, so this is going up. It keeps getting messed up. So that line's going up, this line's going down, so we're gonna shade right here. And then we got y is less than -2. So we're going to click on -2 on the y-axis, draw the dotted line. Then we're going to click on -6, down 4 over 1, dot it, okay? So it's greater than, so y is greater than, so, oh no. Okay, let me shade. So y is greater than that, and y is less than. So it's going to be right over here. We're going to start at 3. We're going to go down 6 over 1, solid. And we're going to start at 4. And we're going to start at 4. We're going to go up 1 over 1. Okay, so the first equation, y is greater than. Let me fix this. So we got, so they both need to be solid, and then we shade, and it's saying that y is greater than -6, so it's above the pink line and below the yellow line. So that's right about here. Okay, guys, and that is it for today. Have a good day, guys.